Okay, so part 2 of my lost 90s DAT tape sessions, and I've got another 8 DAT tapes here ready to take a listen to. And as you know, last time was kind of an emotional journey. Who knows what's going to happen on this one? I've got no idea. So I'm going to basically get the next one on the go. These are literally, once again, recordings that have been taken from my old DATs, loads of tracks and productions. Some of these never seen the light of day, and as you found out on the last session, lots of tracks that I totally forgotten about. So let's just dive into it. Just going to zoom in. Yep, it's coming back now. I've got no idea what I called this. Seems like an instrumental. Do you know what? I remember playing that percussion. This is on the EMU 6400, and it had some really good percussion kits. Do you know what? I think that percussion's a little bit overcooked. Could have done with taking that down a bit. Yeah, I prefer it when it's a bit more stripped back and simplistic like this. Okay, interesting. I don't know what I feel about that. Part of me likes it. Part of me thinks it sounds a bit messy. What's next? Okay, so that jumped in. What I've discovered is that I had a really bad habit of recording over DATs because, I didn't have a lot of DATs and I was kind of short on money. So I was just recording over, and so that meant sometimes I was cutting things out, and you can really hear that here. I recorded the first track over another one, and so it's jumping straight in. So that's a real shame. Now I remember this one. This was Hubert Hudson. Can't even remember the name of the track. That whole kind of filtered sampled thing was very popular. It's definitely me going on that kind of a tip. Seems to be drums in isolation. Another sample thing. This is Hubert Hudson Rio, I think, from what I remember. That's like a demo version. Very much a sample track. Sounding very rough and ready, that one. Looks like we've got another gap recorded over. Let me see what happens here. Is he going to jump in? Yeah. So here's that track, Guilty for Love again. This is the one that I wish I had the elements to recreate it. And I can't remember how I came across it, but I remember sort of jumping forward and finding that and getting hyper excited. Let me come back. Nice tough beats. Some of these tracks I'm definitely, if they're tracks that I don't think are fully complete, I'm definitely going to take some little snippets and use those. Alright, I like that. Gonna go forward. So this is, I recognise the vocal. Yeah, another version of Guilty for Love. Nice. Yeah, once again, it's a bit ragged. Vocal levels are all over the place. I wasn't using compressors in those days. Some really nice ideas though. I wonder why this didn't come out. It's almost like I put the whole mix package together. Just can't remember. Okay, instrumental. Okay. This was a cover version of Aretha Franklin Rock Steady. So I think this is Philip Ramirez. Yeah. Yeah, once again sounding a bit demo-ish. Oh wow. Sounds like it's going to church. It's pretty heavy. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just whilst this is running, I'm going to drop in. Just going to put some compressor on it. Yeah, really wish I had the components of this to do another mix now. Loving the piano. I mean, that could have been really big. It's another one of these ones that kind of feels like a demo, so you know, another kind of missed opportunity. Quite an interesting concept to do this song as a house thing. And it's a pretty cool idea. Just love that whole section, the vocals, real church kind of vibe. Wicked. I really enjoyed that. But another kind of wasted opportunity somehow. Okay, pretty lively. A little bit messy sounding. This is another one of those tracks where it was feeling to me like, or feeling to me now, that I was overusing vocals. It was a bit messy. Nice chords. Not feeling the vocal. Music's alright. Okay, music's alright. Let me go to the next. I wondered because I was seeing the waveforms looking similar. This feels like this is. Oh no, damn. I was hoping that was an instrumental. Still the same vocal. Okay, so there's an instrumental there, but still something about the track feels messy. Is this another version? No. Okay. Is that version of Spend the Night again? Yeah, we heard that on the last one. What else? Same again. Now, I recognize the music as the Funk Stars remix, but that vocal sounds different. Oh, wait a second. That's a Diva. So I think this was an attempt at doing a Diva remix that never came out, but the backing was used for the Damage Love Lady remix. And that was working as the Funk Stars and Daz. Okay, I'm not so excited as some of the other DATs listening back to that, but it was interesting, a little curiosity. Let's hope for something a bit more interesting on here. Okay, I know what this is. Another one that didn't come out. Let me just drag that compressor onto this one. I'm curious. I was thinking to myself there, why didn't that make any difference with the compression? But it's just the wrong track. I'll tell you what I should do actually is put some of this on the master. So it could be interesting to just see some of these. They need a little bit of extra processing. So see how they sound. Maybe try and bring them up to date a bit. So here we go. Yeah, I remember that. So that was a full song. You can blame me for the lyrics. They are slightly on the side of cheesy. But anyway. Okay. Sounds like a PA version. The lead has been taken out. Okay, a different version. Dub mix of some sort. Maybe this is the extended version. Yeah, saxophone on there. It's alright. It just sounds really dated. You know how like some of the 90s stuff is dated, but it sounds contemporary because people are back on that sound. That one doesn't feel like that. I've no idea what this is. Just gonna stay at limiter on just in case these levels jump up too much. So a two-step kind of vibe. Okay. Actually sounds like it's me. What the hell was I doing? That's got to be the worst. I'm not saying that I was trying to do human beatboxing, but it's almost sounding like it, and it sounds terrible. So it's kind of half filtered disco, half two-step. I think I just need to take that right off. Okay, the less said about that, the better. Oh, okay, I remember this. I took the a cappella from Blaze, Sacred Sex, and I did something with it. Okay, it's like a two-step, but yeah, it's a bit messy, very demo-y. When it goes to the floor stuff, it's actually quite nice there. Okay, for me it should have been this kind of a feel from the beginning. Okay, quite nice. Another version. I'm searching for uncommitted sacred sex. Like when the two bodies come together in two pieces. Once again, I was kind of hoping for an instrumental here. Okay, what's this? I'm sorry if this isn't as much of an interesting session as last time. I'm feeling way less inspired. Okay. It's that song from before. But the vocal sounds different. Do you know what? That sounds pitched up. I'm sorry, just not feeling that. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, so this is another version of the same song, but in a more kind of Todd Edwards kind of style. I seem to remember this one being alright. It's alright. Okay, it's alright. Okay, is this what I think it is? Yeah. So the track that I did with Don Ricardo, Best Friend, it went through several versions. This is one of the versions. This is an attempt at doing something really quite commercial and two-steppy. I've got to tell you, just so you know, this feeling bugs me everywhere I go. You say I can't be your man, and I must say, yeah, Don's vocals are amazing. So let's just be good friends. So
And tired of
Oh no, don't say it's going to cut out. Oh man, what was I doing? This is bad, that management.
Something on your mind, girl, come on, get it off. Wanna be your best friend. Roll the dice like a vice grip. You know we gotta keep it tight down. But whatever, keep it real.
Okay, another one, a little bit disappointed. What have we got here? Okay, pretty dramatic intro there. Interesting. I quite like this. Yeah, I like it. This is really different. So at least that has kind of like a sense of originality about it. There's something really I quite like about that. I've got no idea what I called it. I like the percussion and that kind of heavy beat on there. This is interesting. Okay. Wicked. What is this? Pretty lively intro. All that stop-start stuff. Really into that. Wow. Definitely feeling this one. Honestly, it's so mad. You know, when I hear these things I actually really like, you know, to go back in time and try and remember what I was thinking when I made these tracks. Wow. Seriously, those chords, they're amazing. Oh, don't tell me that's a glitch. Because sometimes you do get glitches and DATs. No. I think it's just because I'm recording the screen at the same time. Thank God for that. Yeah, this is wicked. Wow, that was very interesting. Okay, I remember this. So this is me and Sarah Farina. She's also known as Scarpy.
The burdens and persecutions, as each day goes by, I realize you are right in, you're by
Nice little two-step tune. I remember playing the guitar on the keyboard. That was a Roland JB 2080. It's actually a really nice vibe on this. It just wasn't really polished enough. I like it. Wicked. Okay, I like that a lot. Same song. Is that song? Is that song again? How many versions of this do I have? And that's cut short. Of all the versions, actually, I've heard of that on these DATs, that one seems to be the most acceptable. If a little bland. Okay, on to the next. So there are a couple of really good ones in there. My hit rate here is not as good as the last video session. Let me try this one. Okay, another version of the Blaze Sacred Sex bootleg. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. Got some really nice strings coming up from what I remember. There we go. And I would have played those in. I can definitely hear some other elements that are sampled, so yeah, I like that. Same again. Okay, back onto Best Friend again.
I've got to tell you, I wanna be your best friend.
Okay, well at least this is a version that has that rap section on there without any kind of cuts or glitches.
I wanna be your best friend.
Between us, do or die for you and I. Set it off, something on your mind, girl, come on, get it off. Wanna be your best friend. Roll the dice like a vice grip. You know we gotta keep it tight down. But whatever, keep it real like that. Put it on a son's life. I got your back, and it's like that. Even if
Okay, it's alright. Okay, instrumental version. It's quite nice. Okay, this, wait a sec, I kind of rushed over that. So it's nice to find that. I'm pleased that I've got those versions. So I've got the kind of R&B two-steppy version intact of Best Friend, and then also an instrumental. But what is this I've just come across here? A little change of tempo for me. I think I remember this. Yeah, this is a girl that yeah. I'm trying to remember who this was.
Show me, baby. We've been playing around.
It's nice. It's got a nice vibe to it. So there's obviously a little sample in the background there, but some played elements on top. Okay, that's gone. And now what? Another version of Best Friend. Very different. Yeah, I remember playing all of these elements and musical elements in, including the brass. Once again, that would have been the Roland JV2080 workstation. This is quite nice.
I want to say, but circumstances get in the way. I've got to tell you, just so you know, this feeling bugs me everywhere I go. Yeah, I wanna go. Some guys will end it all, but I'm a man and I'm standing tall. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked. That's nice. There's definitely some nice elements there. Same mix again. How many versions? Oh, okay, this feels like a dub. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's that song again that I did with Sarah, To Be Strong.
Cause you give me hope, now I can go.
Almost sounds like a demo version. It's a bit messier than the one we had before. Okay, what's next? Same again. Okay. Another messy DAT, a couple of good little bits on there. Seriously, I'm sorry this one isn't as good as the previous session. There's way more duds in this collection than the previous. Alright, what's this? Some nice elements there. Once again, not too keen on the vocal. Maybe this is the instrumental. It's alright. Now what? Okay, samples again. Quite a nice version though. Yeah, some quite nice elements there. That's a version of that Hubert Hudson track that never came out. Okay, wait a second, I know what this is. Right, this was an artist called Jag. This was a song called Someday We'll All Be Free. It was a cover version of an old 80s soul tune, turned into a kind of half Indian, half two-step kind of vibe. Quite like that. Another version. Dub. No. Okay, some nice ideas there. Instrumental. Well, maybe PA version. Okay, dub. Like it. When I say dub, it started singing. So it's kind of like a dub instrumental, occasional full lead vocal. Okay, what's this? I remember. So me and Daz, as the Funk Stars, did a remix of this guy. I think his name is Tiddler. Tie Me Up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good vibe. And that's got to be the only track of that kind of tempo that Daz and I did together. Wicked, that's a good find, I like that. Same thing again, instrumental. Like it. Sacred Sex again. Okay, I'm just going straight through this. I need to find something new. Another version of Best Friend, the R&B one. Oh man, this collection is rubbish compared to the previous one. Am I doubling up here? Yeah, that's like the same DAT. How did that happen? I tell you what though, when you're dealing with loads of DATs and you have to do this and you have to kind of leave it running, and it's quite easy to make mistakes. This all sounds like what we've heard already. Oh, maybe it was a duplicate DAT and that DAT was actually corrupt. Sounds like it. Yeah, I think we've heard all this before. Oh man, disappointing. By the way, I do have another 9 DATs after this session. Alright, so maybe part 3 is going to be better. Here's a little shorter DAT. Let's have a look at this one, see what we got.
Show me, baby.
Oh, so the vocals for the house
Show
version
me, baby.
of that song, Show Me Baby. I remember now, the girl's
Show
name is
me,
Laura.
baby. Burns inside.
Okay, so I could do a new version of
And it's
that.
something cause it cry. If you don't, then I'll be it's up to your decision.
Okay. Now this is the demo for that To Be Strong song. You can hear the hook is different. It's always interesting to see how tracks change over time. You know, how the original demo can be radically different or it can be similar. You know, in this case, it's musically it's the same, but what's happening is the lyrics were different. Yep, that's a demo. Another version of that Rio track from Hubert Hudson. I think this might be the actual released version. Oh, wait a second. What have I just found? Now this is quite possibly the find of the DAT session this time round. Yeah, I remember this one. I think I called this one Music Power. I can hear that very distinctive EMU 6400 filter on there. I used to map it to the pitch wheel and move it up and down. I know it sounds almost like a phaser, but that was me manipulating this filter. Yeah, this is heavy. There we go. Yeah, music has the power, or music power. Yeah, this is wicked. Yep, got to do something with this one. That's a proper tracky DJ track. Yeah, wicked. Very pleased to find that one. Whoa, is this another version? Shame that one didn't last long. Another version of To Be Strong. Well, this is a bit like musical Groundhog Day. What we got here? Oh, wait a second. So this is that decent version of My Body that I found earlier. I found like kind of the end of it. Yeah, this is definitely the best version. So if you're into your soulful house, this would be the one to go for. Okay, it's alright. Okay, what is this now? Very different feel sonically. Yep, definitely different. Interesting. I mean, this is not my usual kind of thing. It wouldn't have been back then, wouldn't be now. There's something about it though. It feels like it has a clubbiness to it. Okay. It's got kind of like an old school house kind of vibe to it. Almost like 80s, mid 80s. It's alright, it's different. Strange but different. So there's some heavy 808 business going on. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, this is one track. All of this, I thought for a minute that was two things, but this is part of the same tune. I remember this. Yeah, this is designed as a song for somebody. Yeah. And I remember this is when I was going through a pretty tough time emotionally. It was a breakup. Wow. Wow. Don't know what to say about this one. Yeah, that's quite amazing to hear that again. It sounds like I'm going to need to get a vocalist on this, do something with it. Amazing. I mean, it's very musical, not particularly dance floor friendly, but it could make a great song. I love this section coming up. This seems to go on for ages. Yeah, wicked. That is, wow, that's quite amazing. Okay, some good ones on this particular tape. What else do we have? I think we're going into really bad territory here. Is that corrupted? Surely it's not supposed to sound like that. What is this? That certainly wasn't my usual kind of style. Wait a second, that vocal, I recognise that. Okay, I think this is from my People Sound days. I remember that vocal. Wow. Certainly a different style for me, but it works in a very strange way. What do I say about this? I mean, it works, but what a strange tune. Wow. And another version of Rio. Oh, this is such a random collection here. Where am I at? This is the last one. Okay. We're going to put you guys out. No, second from last. I was about to say I was going to put you guys out of your misery. Some of this has been good, some of it's been awful. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's everything. I am pretty tired. You can probably tell today. Okay. Joey Washington, Don't Want to Lose Your Love. This is wicked. Remember this. Heavy. Very much influenced by the wild pitch sound of DJ Pierre, by the sounds of it. Sounds good. Okay. Another version of I Just Can't Stop. I remember this. Wicked. That was a great version, I remember that. Same one. It's another collection of versions that all sound identical. Oh, the reprise. Ah, this is a dub that I don't think came out. It's quite fun. Yeah, it's alright. Well, this one's quiet. Yeah, really quiet. Liking that. And what was this? Definitely another backing for a singer who never sang on it. I seem to remember sending this Kenny Carpenter's way because we were working on some stuff together. I don't think anything ever came of it. It's got a real kind of old school New Jersey kind of vibe to it. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I'm just going to bring the fader down because the next one's going to be the right kind of level. What have we got here? Okay, I think I remember. Yeah, this is great. I called this Show Me Love. I think at some point I put this up for download on SoundCloud. Real nice deep dub. Yeah, wicked. Still like that. Still feeling that for sure. Now what? Oh. That bit Groover's Time of the Seasons. This was me, Kenny Carpenter, Daz IQ. Came out on Masters at Work Recordings. Kenny Dope did a B-side mix as well. So yeah, that one, very quiet. Look at that, mix down. What's this? Pretty heavy. A bit overcooked with the vocals again. Love that bass line. It's actually pretty good. I liked that. And what's this? Okay, same vocal. Bit more of a darker, deeper dub. Loving the cello. Is that it? Ah, this sounds like another version of I Just Can't Stop. Yeah. Yeah, I used to love this. Yeah, wicked. That one came out. Really nice and heavy. The drums on that sound so crunchy and fantastic. What's this? Got no idea who that was. It sounds like a remix. I remember having a bass module, like a rack module that was like an analog one. So that 303 kind of style stuff was coming from that. This is a really interesting tape, this one. It's got some, there's some good stuff on here. Don't know what half of it is. Wait a minute, was it? It was a remix called Make Time for Love. Time for Love, that's who it was, but I can't remember the vocalist. and that possibly didn't even come out, you know, because a lot of the time we were trying out ideas and sending them off, and if people liked them, then they had them. If they didn't have them. Wait a sec, I recognise that. Very messy, but I remember this being really good. I just remember this having a really good kind of beat and bass line section. Might be what's coming up. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, it was this section. Back in those days, I was using a very, very primitive version of Cubase. It was really hard to get the vocals in time. But you can hear that. Yeah, it's coming up. There's a section with stabs, almost like brass stabs, and the beat's really kind of driving for a while. It's coming up, I think. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's wicked. That's such a groove. Yeah. Wicked. But overall, it's messy, you know? Oh, wait a second. I've got to listen to this bit. Yeah. That's heavy. Wicked. Yeah, totally. What was that? That was Skin Tight Dirty Games. And that was on Totally. So, yeah, cool. Have I got one more? Yeah, I have. Okay, so it's ended up towards the end being a bit more exciting for me. I don't know about for you guys. Okay. This is a project I did with a singer called Isabel, and it was called Bel Mookie. It's like an album thing. It was just a whole load of songs. Here we go. It's a vocal. God, it's really weird hearing this back. Actually sounds really nice.
Made me feel warm and bright, helped heal my thoughts. Made me feel warm and bright.
Yeah, really nice.
I know I like him. Maybe I'll stray, walk the same way for a little while. Take time to breathe and move with ease into his smile. He's just a boy.
It's good, it's good.
Not a toy.
I mean, this time of the night, this kind of stuff's nice and calm.
He's just a boy, but not a toy. Think I could
It's good.
love him.
It's nice.
Time heals all, that's what they say. Embers glow and still a
It's good. Okay, so this sounds like a PA version. So no lead vocal, just the backing vocals. several versions of the same song.
He didn't just strike. Maybe I'll
Is that all this is?
he's
Looks like it. Interesting. Bit messy. Okay, so that's using the vocals from that To Be Strong song from before. So Sarah Farina again. Right, okay, look. It's kind of late for me. It's been a long weekend. Loads of stuff I had to do this weekend, so I'm definitely feeling tired. And maybe that affected my reactions to some of this. Let me know what you think. I mean, for me, there were definitely some standout, amazing tracks in there. And the problem is that they were actually a small selection of those compared to the rest. So my ratio of hits to misses was not so good as last time. But I do have 9 more DATs to go through. Okay, so we'll do that on another session. Just give me your comments. Let me know what you think. And once again, labels. If there's something there that hasn't been released and you're interested in it, basically get in touch and let's see if we can do something about it.